Hello, welcome to doubt sessions of Questpond. So we have in this session, we'll clarify the doubt about CTE or common table expression. So here's the email we have got from one of our users. I want to clarify common table expression in SQL. I've asked many times, but you did not respond to me. Please clarify. Please clarify. Okay. So what I'll do is let me just quickly go to first to MSDN and let's just talk about the definition, and then we'll do some demonstrations. Okay. So you can see that a common table expression is nothing but it is a temporary result set. It's a temporary table. Okay. And on this temporary table, right, we can go and do insert, update and delete, but within that scope. So in other words, I cannot use this common table expressions. If let's say I create a common table expression in a stored procedure, right, in one stored procedure, I cannot use it in other stored procedure. So in short, what we can say is that common table expression is like a derived table. It's a temporary result set. Okay. So let me just show you a demo here. So you can see that I have a very simple table here called as TBL customer, and it has like some 3 or 4 or 5 fields here. Okay. Now let's say that we do not want to see all of these fields. We just must be just a customer code and customer name. That's it. So we want to create a very simple temporary result sets which will have customer code and customer name. So let me just go back and flip to MSDN here. So if you see the syntax of the common table expression, the way they write it, it says that with the common table expression name and then what fields you want. Okay. So let me just go and create a common table expression here. So in other words, what we would like to do here is this 5 field table, right, what we have, we'd like to create a very simple temporary table which has only 2 fields, that is customer code and customer name, and we would like to use that temporary table for a short duration while the select query is getting executed, and then we don't want it. So the way to write CTE is, you can see the syntax here with CTE name and how many fields you want. So currently let's say that we just want customer code and customer name. So the way we will write the CTE is the syntax is with, so CTE name, I'll say name as customer light, and what do I want? I want the customer code and customer name, right? And you can see that it's followed with a square bracket, with a round bracket. So as then we have a round bracket, first round bracket and second round bracket, and we'll say that select only customer code, comma, customer name, from TBL underscore customer. Okay, right. Now you can see that we have created a CTE with a name called as customer light. Okay, so in other words, now if I go and select customer light here, so now if we do a select here, if I say select star from customer light, you can see that customer light has now popped up as a common table expression CTE here. And if I execute this, I can only see now for 2 columns as compared to 5 columns in the previous table. So as said in MSDN, that CTE is nothing but it can be thought as a temporary result set. And on this temporary result set, you can always go and do selects, you can do insert, updates and deletes. Okay. And if you see further, right, what is the use of CTE? Because many people can confuse CTE with temp tables, right? So I will not discuss those things at this moment in this doubt solving session here. Must be I can create a separate video, what's the difference between CTE and temp tables and views. Okay, but very shortly, if you see what MSDN says is that a CTE can be used to create recursive query. In other words, I can create a CTE and call it recursively. Second, it's a substitution also for the views. If you see, views are nothing but it's again like a temporary table, right? But sometimes you don't want to store that metadata. Like in view, we actually create a view, right? And that view actually gets stored into SQL Server. So sometimes you don't want to create a metadata. You want to just create something on runtime, like this temporary table, use it and then finish it off. So at that time, again, CTE is very useful. And finally, if you see, right, CTE also offers advantages of improving your SQL readability, right? So I hope that this doubt solving session has clarified what is the use of CTE and what exactly it is. Thank you very much.